annual KOR Sports right here with the soon-to-be Hall of Famer, Shawn Porter, here at the Hall of Fame in Nevada. Man, just...
tell you what I'm not doing.
What's
I'm not here petitioning to get into the Hall of Fame,
no,
right?
I said it. You didn't say
Yeah,
it.
I'm not here like, if they see me, they know I want to be in it, and so they'll put me in it. I'm just here hanging, man.
Right.
And I'm having a great time.
Right. No, you're getting a lot of love, man. The fans are happy you're here. You know, I'm sure the Boxing Hall of Fame's happy you're here. Talk about that, man. Just, is there a point in like your career where you're kind of like, all right, I've done enough. I think I'm Hall of Fame status. Does that happen at any point?
The absolute opposite. The absolute opposite. Man, you get around these great champions and you see everything they've done to get into the Hall of Fame, and you start going like this, and then you like, I can't live up to that, you know? Here's the thing. I had a game plan for myself, and once I implemented that game plan was done, I moved on to some other strategies and game plans that I have in life. Hopefully, what I did was enough to get into a Hall of Fame. I said this early, and I didn't even realize it until I said it, but I live a Hall of Fame life, man. I become a world champion. Everybody recognizes me. Everybody enjoys the time that I spend with them and all those types of things. I live a Hall of Fame life, and I've done some things that a lot of people are going to remember for a very long time. Very honored and privileged and fortunate to do that. So if it happens that I don't get into the Hall of Fame, I still have a Hall of Fame life, you know what I mean? So I'm proud of what I did, man, and hopefully I do get into the Hall of Fame because of it.
You're being modest. I think you're a shoo-in personally.
Thank you.
Man, I've been asking the other guys here just what's the most personally satisfying victory of their career, and I want to ask you the same. What was kind of the most personally satisfying?
Man, I don't know, man. I've done some great things as a fighter, man. I don't know, man. I met Marvelous Marvin Hagler for the first time in the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. And then I was able to meet him, I think it was like the very next year at the Hall of Fame. And I walked up to him and I reintroduced myself to him. And he said, man, I know who you are. You're one of my favorite fighters right now. I'm like, taken back, because he's my favorite fighter. So whatever I did that made him feel like I was his favorite fighter, I never had a chance to ask him, but whatever I did something to make Marvelous Marvin Hagler feel like I was a really good boxer. I don't know what it was. Right. That's my answer to your question.
That's awesome. That's an awesome story. That's real cool. Yeah. Man, I want to ask, we talked about this, you talked about a lot of times, Crawford, Spence. I want to ask you, I've been asking other people, southpaws have issues with other southpaws, right? Everyone has issues with southpaws.
Yeah.
So saying that, do you still turn southpaw if you're Terence Crawford? Because you're gonna end up kind of having the issue with the southpaw, right?
I honestly think that for him, there's gonna be more strategy involved than ever with his switching. I don't know if he's gonna stay southpaw or stay orthodox, whatever he's gonna do. And I don't want to give away his game plan or what I've seen, how I prepared for him. But what I can say is I think that if he were to turn southpaw and remain southpaw, I still have a feeling that Errol would have more trouble than he would with the southpaw situation. I could be completely wrong, but I just think that Errol would have a little more trouble. But we'll see. Remains to be seen, man. There's so many questions, man. I'm tired of answering them. I'm ready for that fight to come so that I can stop answering the questions.
Do you? I mean, there's rumors all over, right? That maybe he wants more of a guarantee. That I've heard also that Spence wants a rematch clause, and maybe he doesn't want to like give it to him. I don't know. I mean, but I mean, it'd be great, right? Why not have a couple of them, right?
Yeah.
Maybe even three.
Yeah. All of these trilogies are, again, going back to what have you done to get into the Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure every Hall of Famer in here has had a trilogy, fight, you know what I mean? So, yeah, why not? You know, obviously you don't want to limit yourself to the possibilities outside of winning that fight or losing that fight, you know? So, both guys are trying to be very smart, very strategical. I respect it, I get it. We'll get the fight. Everybody's got to be patient.
Man, that's something I want to touch on. Usyk just beat Joshua second time around. Closer fight. Joshua did a lot better. You know, had an emotional response afterwards, right? Just an emotional moment. Do you think people are making too much of it? What Anthony did, or maybe, I don't know,
I had Terence Crawford in town. We just did a 100th episode on the Porter Way podcast. And that's my dude. We're there watching the fight, and he jumps on the mic and he's talking, saying what he's saying. Somebody who's not a boxer or not really anything in the boxing game at all. He's like, yo, what's going on? What is he doing? What is he doing? I'm like, yo, man, I don't know. I'm like, that's my dude right there. Pointing to Terence. I said, he came to my corner right after the fight. And I said, yo, get away from me. I need some time. I need a moment. You know what I mean? Everybody handles things differently. You know what I mean? We're all different. So, I don't know, man. To a degree, I respected what Joshua did after I started to understand that he was preventing the crowd from booing Usyk. So, beyond that, I don't know, man.
It's emotions are high, man. You're investing a lot of time and it didn't go your way. It's understandable.
Yeah.
Like you said, if you're in it, you understand the level of emotions that happen, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, moving to Fury versus Usyk. Fury's enormous. You know, I asked Evander Holyfield. I was like, man, you were a cruiserweight. You came up. I was like, a lot of people thought you beat Nikolai Valuev, who's even taller than Fury, right? 7 foot. You know, how do you beat a guy like that? He's saying you got to stay small. Stay small, stay fast. Is that what Usyk has to do, and will it work against a 6'9", you know, all-time great in Tyson Fury?
Usyk, I have to imagine, has fought against a lot of big guys for a very long time. He knows how to handle Tyson Fury. I think it'll be more of an adjustment for Tyson Fury, but Tyson is a smart boxer, very experienced boxer. That's probably the best fight we get at heavyweight right now.
Hopefully we get it. Yeah. Shawn, tell the fans, man, the Porter Podcast. I know that's
We got the Porter Way Podcast, all of the podcasting platforms. We now have a Patreon. Patreon.com/TPWP. Sign up. There's a tier for everybody right there on the hit that subscribe button.
You're the only one talking to Terence Crawford right now. You're like the only one.
Yeah, I think I know some things y'all don't know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.